Hey folks, it's break time, and that means it's another edition of the Anime Break Room with your host, Will Medina and Dabir Weeks. Dabir, what's going on, brother? How we doing?
What's good, Will? How you doing today?
I'm good, brother. I'm good. Last week we took that week hiatus. Unfortunately, like I said, we apologize for all our fans, for all our audience. Last week was a little bit of a break for us, but we're back again this week, and we're excited. We're ready to go. We're ready to get this train moving. But before we introduce our new topic today, I want to give a shout out to our coworker Derek Bull, who helped us out with our previous episode, the Demon Slayer episode, which was fun.
Oh yeah, it was fun.
It was fun.
Yeah,
it was fun. Derek definitely brought the energy.
He brought the energy. I was just about to say that. Yep.
Derek is real intense when it comes to Demon Slayer, but we appreciate it. He did good. Derek did real good. So the boss, I want to shout him out. The boss.
He's a natural.
Yeah, he's a natural. But we appreciate it. So that was fun last week doing that. Having that great conversation about season 3, Tanjiro's development, Genya's backstory, Tokyo's backstory was so good. It was really good.
I didn't see that one.
Yeah, that was good. And just to see how, he was on it. Once he was in that zone, bro,
it was over.
Yeah. So seeing that was pretty cool. And then Mitsuru was a good character too. And then seeing Nezuko conquer the sun was. Like I said, when I first saw it, I was like, yo, what is going on?
I didn't even see that coming after everything was going on. I'm like, I'm still over here crying just like Tanjiro. I'm just like, no.
Yeah, so that was good, though. Just like I said, shout out to Derek Bull. He brought it. He brought the energy. He really did. So, appreciate it, bro. But this week, Dabir, we talk about Goat Piece. Oh, man.
Yeah.
Is One Piece your favorite anime?
It is.
It is your favorite anime of all time. There's
it made
nothing.
Its way all the way up top.
Okay. Yes. So me and Dabir are big One Piece fanboys from the jump, man. We love it. We love One Piece. So this week we talk about the Wano arc, the Land of Wano arc, and not the whole arc in its entirety, but we're going to talk about 2 fights that set the tone for what's going to happen in a couple weeks. The Wings of the Pirate King versus the Lead Performers. Zoro versus King, Sanji versus Queen. Bro, those fights were epic.
It was so beautifully done. Beautiful.
Yeah, I don't think if you could find a different word for beautiful, please.
Yeah,
just the masterpiece that Toei brought with those 2 fights, bro, were just second to none, man. Like, it was amazing. It was amazing. And then what it's leading up to in a couple weeks, Gear 5.
Yeah.
Dude.
Should be next week.
It's next week. That's right. You're right. It's next week.
Oh, I'm so hyped.
I got chills, bro. I got chills. Like I said, I read it, so I know, but just seeing it is gonna be it's gonna be
animated. Toei just bring it to life fully.
You see the all-star cast they have for the animators.
Yeah.
They're bringing in everybody, bro. Man. They're bringing in everybody, and it's hyping up to be one of the best anime episodes of all time.
Yeah,
so I'm excited. Dabir's excited.
Chills. Just as soon as we said of all time, chills right down my spine.
So. So hope you guys get excited for this episode because we're definitely gonna be excited to talk about it. But before we do, Dabir, I'm sorry. Let's chop it up.
All right.
So our Chop Talk segment, I want to talk about 2 animes that I've done binging and that I'm currently binging and that you have already watched.
Yeah.
So you know about them.
Current.
One that I just finished binging that I'm super high on, like from the jump, bro. Like I loved it from the jump. Spy Family. That was
such a good wholesome watch.
It's very wholesome. Yeah. Very wholesome. Bro, I was so hooked after the first episode because you see Twilight's development. Like you see that in the works. You know what I'm saying? It was just like, to me, it just seemed like it was unconscious. Like he's doing things unconsciously, like not unconsciously. What's the word I'm looking for? Unconsciously. Like he's being a father to Anya without even realizing he's being a father to Anya. Right. You can see it like little by little in that first episode. Like it was just it was so great. And then like I just got hooked. And then they introduced Twilight, obviously, Anya, and then I love Yor. She's a beast. She is a beast. And then the way she takes her motherhood is so like it's awesome. Like I like it. I do. It's great.
Like a what would you say, like a lioness?
Yeah. She played the mother role good. You know what I'm saying? To the point where she was Anya's. She is Anya's. Yeah, she is. You know what I'm saying? So it was great. It was great. I loved it. And then when they introduced her little brother, Yuri.
Yeah.
Oh. Lloydie? Is that your nickname for him? Lloydie? I was like, oh my god, dude, I was dying with that episode, bro. I was dying. I'm like, yo, why is this dude so, what is wrong with him? And then when they both start drinking,
god. They both are lightweights.
Yeah. It is because so Yuri is very protective of his sister. Even though he's the younger brother, he's very protective of his sister. Yeah. And he appreciates everything his sister has done for him because they lost their parents and everything, so that's why he's so protective. And there's more to it with him and Lloyd Forger, aka Twilight. There's more to it with that dynamic. But as far as his brother and sister, he's just so protective of her, and he wants nothing for the best and stuff like that. But right. It was just so great. Like I enjoyed it, and I enjoyed the dodgeball scene. Oh my god,
yeah,
the dodgeball scene was so great, bro. Oh my god, like Anya was building up for this major attack, and then nothing. like she couldn't even throw the ball that far.
Right, and then blamed Yor for it. This was hilarious on top of that.
Oh, but Anya was so great. Like. Actually, we're going to the Toronto Comic-Con. The Fan Expo. The woman that does Anya's voice, Dub, she's going to be there.
Really?
Yeah. So I think I'm going to get like
a volume. Signature or something.
Yeah, I'm going to get a Spy Family volume and see if she can sign it. She's going to be there, and the woman that does Yor's voice is going to be there too. Ooh. Yeah. Nice. So, yeah, I'm definitely going to get something because the woman that did Anya's voice was so great, bro. It was a child, like it was just she captured that character. She really did.
And that's perfect when you can, when you have a voice actor that really brings the character to life.
Yes, like that. She did. She brought Anya to life, bro. Papa's a liar. It was so like, oh my god, dude, I loved it. Like that little girl, that character brought that anime. Like she brought it, like that. She made that anime. She made that anime. Yours is my favorite character. I like Yor, but Anya made that. She is so great. Like that character was so great. And then Nightfall.
Yeah.
Oh my god, bro.
Yeah.
Like that. I'm like, dude, these characters keep coming, bro.
Yeah.
Nightfall was her obsession with Twilight. Oh my god, dude, it was hilarious. Like the tennis scene with her and Yor.
Oh my, the tennis scene, that was hilarious.
Oh, dude, I'm dying. Then she's like in the woods training on her forehand. I'm like, what is going on? This is crazy. But it was so great, bro. I enjoyed all of that. It was great. I can't wait for season 2.
Yeah, me neither.
They're coming out with a movie, the spinoff. It's a spinoff movie. Yeah, I kind of read a little bit into it.
Okay.
So I'm excited. I think the Japan release is in December. So I think the North American release is going to be probably, I want to say maybe a couple months later.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't wait for that.
Yeah. It should be good. I'm excited. But another one that I'm watching, and real quick, Spy Family, I gotta rank it 8.5 out of 10. I'm giving it 8.5 out of 10.
Okay.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it. I from start to finish, I enjoyed it.
Yeah,
I enjoyed it.
Same here.
Another one that I'm watching, in Dabir, you've been pressing me on this. You gotta watch it.
I'm a fan.
Yes. Blue Lock. I'm only 10 episodes in right now.
Okay.
Yeah, 10 episodes. I'm slowly watching because I'm watching Bungo too. Because I'm trying to catch up with Bungo, which Bungo's great. Bungo Stray Dogs. But Blue Lock, I love if any, for those who don't know what Blue Lock is, which I'm pretty sure you guys do, but it's basically it's a soccer anime. It's a sports anime, and all these strikers have come to this compound. Would you say, like this organization, this compound, and they're learning or they're trying to be the best striker, right? That's basically the premise.
The goal.
Yeah. So they want to be the best striker and play for Japan's national team. That's their goal. Bro, I love they have the aspect of the athlete. They're nailing that. Yeah. They're nailing that. With Chisaki, the red hair the red hair guy. Yeah. He had the tore ACL. Yeah. Bro, that's so pinpoint accurate because athletes really are like it's a mental when they come back from a big injury like that, especially with an ACL. It usually takes a year to actually heal.
It's crazy
for ACL, but it could happen again. And when it happens again, especially on the same knee, that's the end of your career.
Yeah, that's it. Like you're done.
Right,
and it's deep.
And for that, like for them to capture that with Chisaki, and remember the scene where he feels like he has chains on. Yeah, that's legit, bro. That's legit. Yeah. Like athletes feel like that.
That scene was so beautifully.
It was great.
Too. I felt it. Because I didn't know. I don't really watch sports like that, so I don't know too much about that. But I felt all of it. I felt like just like I wouldn't want to re-injure it too.
Yeah. So it was like I love how they captured that. That was so great. Like I was definitely impressed with that. And then the ego aspect of it with what's the MC's character? Isagi?
Yeah, Isagi.
Yeah. His ego, how he's trying to develop himself. He's bringing out that monster and stuff. It's great. It's good. Like I'm enjoying it. I'm at the part where they're playing Team V with Nagi and Leo and the guy with the glasses who tries to be smart but he's actually stupid. Like that's the part that I'm on. But it's great.
He's funny.
He's very funny. But he's fast as hell.
Oh, but he got skills.
Yeah. When Chisaki was running after the ball, he goes, nobody's as fast as me, and he comes out of nowhere. I was like, whoa, like that was crazy. Yeah. That was crazy. But I'm enjoying it, man. Like I said, I'm slowly watching it, slowly getting into it, but I can see why it's so popular. And I think the manga sales for that are top.
Yeah, top. I remember them being top. Yeah,
they're up there. So I'm excited. Like I definitely want to watch more. I got so much to watch. I got so much to read.
Yeah, you do.
The viewers like, dude, why do you do this to yourself? I'm like, I'm sorry, bro. I can't help myself. But it is a great anime. It really is. Like I enjoyed it. I'm enjoying it right now. Like I said, Dabir's been pressing me, bro. You gotta watch Blue Lock.
Oh yeah, I'm a big fan of Blue Lock. I love it.
I can see. Like I said, I definitely can see why people enjoy this anime. Like it is really great. And then, like I said, for a guy like me who is into sports, it captures all of that aspect of a professional athlete. It really does. So like I said, it's a good watch. It's a good watch right now. So I'm definitely enjoying it. Like I said, though, I got a lot to watch. I'm reading a lot. And one thing that I'm reading, and I'll ask you a question. Is it weird that I'm reading Fire Force instead of watching it?
At first, I was just like, he's going to read it and not watch it, but I just feel like you're going to miss the... what the anime brings, but you're still enjoying it just as much as I enjoy watching it, so I have no complaints.
I am gonna watch it. But reading it, like I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying
that's good.
The manga. And we talked about it earlier before. Arthur Boyle, bro. Oh my god. I love him. Yeah. I love the character.
He brings all the comedy you can ever want.
He does, but his sword, his Excalibur, it's called Excalibur, not Excalibur. I like that. That's great. Burr. But just what he brings, like the comic relief, but his sword is so unique. Like it's not fire based. It's heat based.
Yeah, it's plasma.
Yeah. So it's so good. It really is unique. It is unique.
Yeah, his fire ability and just his skills. Like he just seemed like, he's, like mid basically. It seemed like he's mid throughout the fight, and then all of a sudden he gets serious, and it's like, yo, this is not the same dude I was just fighting 2 seconds ago.
Yeah, where did I leave off at? I just finished Volume 2. Their Company 8 is attacking Company 5. They just introduced Princess Hibana. Okay. Hibana, right? That's how you say it?
I believe.
Yeah, Princess Hibana. They just introduced her, and they kind of went into the backstory of her and Sister Iris. Okay. So. Oh yeah. Okay, now I remember. So there is some. I love her. Sister Iris is good. Yeah. She's very wholesome. Mm-hmm. We love you, Sister Iris. But there is they just kind of got into their backstory. Shinra's, I think he's invading Company 5, and it left off of Arthur's fighting this one guy in Company 5 and stuff like that. So I'm excited. I can't wait. That's gonna be that's gonna be amazing. I'm gonna read probably the first 10 volumes because I want to get a little bit of ahead. Yeah. And then I'll probably slowly watch Season 1.
Yeah, I don't blame you because what season have I been waiting for a few years now? 3? Yeah, it's no rush really.
Yeah, and it's supposed to come out. They just haven't set a date yet. I don't think. Oh, I hope they come out with it. So I think it's supposed to come out, but it is I'm enjoying it, and I tried watching it when it first came out, but I think when it came out, it was like Dr. Stone and Vinland Saga first came out too. Yeah, so I'm like, damn, I was really into those, and I couldn't really get into Fire Force at the time because Dr. Stone was great. Yeah. Vinland was great, which I have to watch the new seasons for those. Yeah, you do. Yeah, I do have to watch new seasons for those, especially Dr. Stone. Mm-hmm. And then, like I said, Vinland has great character development. Oh, so, yeah,
especially that second season. Yeah, crazy.
Yeah. So I'm definitely gonna get into those, but Fire Force is great. I'm enjoying the read. I'm enjoying it. Good. But it's great. Like I said, Arthur Boyle is just he's so funny. But he gives you Sanji vibes. Ah yeah. He gives you like Sanji vibes. Like I do. Like he's not as chivalrous as Sanji. Yeah. But there's just something about that just okay, I feel Sanji from him, you know what I'm saying? So it's pretty cool. Like I said, I'm enjoying it. Fire Force is great. If you guys haven't watched it, definitely watch it or read it. If you want to be weird like me,
either or.
Yeah, just one or the other. So it's great. It's a good watch. But with that being said, Dabir, you got anything? Is there anything currently you're watching besides obviously JJK and Kenshin and Zam? Which, bro, JJK was fire. I haven't watched Kenshin yet. I have to watch Kenshin. Okay. I kind of know what the episode is. Yeah. But
it's clean though. It's clean.
Kenshin.
Yeah, I'm keeping up to date with it. It's beautiful. The animation is beautiful. Yeah. It's giving me all the memories.
The nostalgia. Yeah, that's great. Yeah. But JJK though. Ooh. Gojo showed out. Gojo showed out.
He did. I had to rewatch that. Yeah, back to back. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna rewatch it in the morning because wow.
Yeah. I'm definitely gonna watch it again today. Because I watched it Thursday and I was at work and I watched it, so it was like everybody was talking and I was like, okay, but I still got into it, but. Yeah. I'm watching it on the big screen TV, the 4K. It deserves that treatment.
It deserves the full treatment.
Deserves the full treatment. Yes. So, JJK is great. I think I want to do an episode because I think the next week's episode. I'm sorry. The next week's episode is going to be the last of the flashback. I think. Don't quote me. It might be, and then they're gonna jump into the Shibuya arc, which
because it's only been 4 episodes. Now. Yeah, which I look back, I'm like, wait a minute, how many episodes?
Yeah, it's been 5, and then they're coming out with the dub pretty quick.
Oh, that's
good. I think there's 2 episodes dubbed.
Nice, they're not playing.
Nah, but I heard a lot of things about the Shibuya arc. I heard it's gonna be crazy, bro. Man, yeah, I heard it's gonna be wild. It's gonna be legit. This Shibuya arc is gonna be. Something to see.
I believe they already bringing it now. So I believe it.
Yeah. I there's a guy at the gym. That he's reading the manga, and he said, dude, these next 2 arcs, the Shibuya arc, and the next arc is called the Yuta extermination. I said, the what? He said, yeah, the Yuta extermination. I said, wow, bro. He goes, bro, it's gonna be crazy. I was like, wow. That sounds crazy. Right. That sounds nuts. Like, oh my god. So I can't wait. I can't wait. Yeah, JJK is creeping up on my top, bro. It's creeping up on the top.
It's so good.
It's so good. So, but yeah, man, there's a lot to look forward to. Not just in the near future, but in the coming weeks. Yeah. Because we have, what you call, how does it say it? How they say it? The drums of the liberation.
Yep, drums of liberation.
Joe Boy is coming. Yeah. Joe Boy is coming. I'm telling you, it's gonna be great.
At the end of today's episode for One Piece, the drums was going off and they sounded so perfect at the end of that episode. Like I'm sitting here dancing in a chair. I'm like, yo, like I'm gonna have to play this in a whip. Yeah. Like this is okay.
It's legit. It's legit, bro. It's gonna be Gear 5. We can't say it enough. We can't say it enough. Gear 5 is going to be epic. Oh. It is going to be epic. I put everything on it. It's going to be epic. It's going to be history in the making. It really is. And there's a lot after Gear 5. There's a lot after that. Like I said, I'm ahead of the manga. I actually caught up with One Piece and My Hero. I actually caught up with both of them. Both are great. But the One Piece manga right now is. Dude, you've read some panels.
Panels. I got spoiled on some panels. You got some. I just couldn't look away. Yeah,
but we're not gonna say anything. If you know, you know. That's all I'm gonna say. If you know, you know. But there's just so much after this Wano arc that's gonna happen. It's just it's gonna be nonstop.
And I love.
And we're in the home stretch. We're in the home stretch.
We're in the home stretch. I never thought I'd hear that. We're in the home stretch.
This is the last saga. It's I think it's been confirmed. We're in the last saga.
Wow.
Everybody's going after the One Piece. That's all it is. Shanks, the Straw Hats, obviously. Yeah. Everybody's going after the One Piece. Ooh. Everybody's going. It's gonna be. They're building. They're building.
I'm getting chills just thinking about that.
Wow. It's gonna be great. Wow. Blackbeard. Dude. Yeah. It's all going down, bro. This next year is gonna be. It's gonna be wild. It's gonna be wild.
I love the sound of that.
We're in the home stretch, folks. I can't wait. I can't wait, bro. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be epic. Gear 5 is gonna be great. But before that, we're here to talk about probably a lot of people say the best duo in anime, and I can't argue. I don't have them as my best duo. They're up there. I don't have them as my best duo. I have Gon and Killua as my best duo, but. But they're up there. No, they're up there. Like I said, I respect it. Sanji and Zoro, first of all, their name is dope. Wings of the Pirate King.
Love it.
Bro, that's so crazy. That's so crazy. Like I love it. And this is our lunch break topic. The Wings of the Pirate King, Zoro and Sanji versus the lead performers, King and Queen. Like it's oh my god, bro. The chills that these two battles gave were just top notch. They were first of all, they're both animated brilliantly. Oh. Like the animation for both these episodes were just amazing. Yeah, bro. It was great. But both these battles took on. I think we talked about it earlier. It took on a different personality of their own, which was cool. Yeah. Like, I really do like the different aspects that these battles gave. Yep. You know, it wasn't just, you know, Luffy's our guy, Kylo's our guy. We're gonna make sure it was more than just that. It was it was more than just, you know, we're gonna make sure Luffy's king of the pirates. We're gonna make sure Kylo's king of the no. It was way more than that. There was so much into these battles. So we're gonna go ahead and talk about it. We're excited. Like like I said, we're One Piece fanboys. This is our thing. Like we're definitely excited to bring this episode. And like I said, I said this for the Wano arc. For me, and then if you like I said, I like to know your opinion, Dabir. But for me, I feel like Zoro was the MVP. He's the MVP because. First of all, him trying to control Emma, you know, and then that fight with Kaido, that little spat. I don't want to say fight because he just it wasn't a full on battle, but that little spat he had with Kaido and him awakening that Conqueror's Haki, him using that nine sword style, him scarring Kaido. I'm like, yo, Zoro's legit. Like he was showing out. Like Zoro was showing out, and there was a lot more that he did, but Zoro was showing out in the land of Wano. And I was like, yo, he's probably my MVP.
Yeah, and I like how Luffy was able to he's just like, yo, I need to recharge. Like he literally knows Kaido and Big Mom is in front of him, and Luffy is like, yo, Zoro, just take charge. I need a nap. Like knowing he could just hand that to his first mate.
Right.
It just says so much.
It's funny that you brought up because I forgot because when you said Kaido and Big Mom, this kind of entered my mind, and this is another reason why I think Zoro's MVP. He took on an attack from Kaido and Big Mom.
That attack, that
he took it on by himself. Yeah. Nobody around. He stand right in front of Luffy because if you guys watch One Piece, you know all the Straw Hats have loyalty towards Luffy. Yes, but Zoro's loyalty is
top tier.
There's levels. There's levels. And that's a different loyalty compared to everybody else, bro. Yeah. And you see it. He jumped in front of that attack.
Put his life on the line to stop that attack, yeah.
Bro.
No hesitation.
None at all.
Because everybody else is just like, yo, what do you move out the way? You see that attack that's coming?
And for him to still stand, yo, Zoro MVP, bro. Like that's just, like I said, that's my opinion. Yeah. Dabir, I mean,
it's hard not to agree with it. It's hard not to agree with
it, bro. I'm looking at this like, yo, Zoro showed out. Like he showed, and he was embracing that fight with Kaido. Oh yeah, he embraced it. He goes, yeah, Kaido, I want that. I'm like, yo, you crazy, bro. Like Kaido is like maybe the strongest Yonko, the strongest Emperor of the Sea. Yeah, and you want? He's like, yo, he wanted that smoke. Oh, it was crazy, bro. I was like, yo. Zoro showed out. Zoro definitely showed out. Like, it was great. I had to say that because, man, like, I was just so impressed with him. I really was. And then after, when he had the nine sword style, Ashura, I think that was called, and he hit Kaido and he scarred him, the same scar that Odin gave Kaido. He hit him with the same scar and everything. And then you can see Kaido, as he's looking at Zoro, he sees Odin. You know what I'm saying? And it was great. It was it was so great and it's so symbolic. And he just hits Kaido, with that same scar, and like Kaido kind of ate it. I ain't gonna lie. Kaido ate it.
He definitely did, but he agreed. It was like, oh, this scar is gonna stay. Like, that was a whole compliment towards Zoro right there.
And then Kaido's like, he looked at Zoro and goes, yo, he can use the colors. Like, he can use that too.
Right.
Like, and then what did he say to he goes, oh, he has the colors of the Supreme King too, and Zoro's like, what are you talking about? He didn't even realize
he used it.
That is so crazy, bro. That was nuts. And and like I said, Haki, as far as Haki, Conqueror's Haki, Colors of the Supreme King, that's the ultimate. That's the top notch Haki. There's more Haki. There's armament. There's observation Haki. But the Conqueror's Haki / Colors of the Supreme King, which I thought there were two different Hakis.
Yeah, me too. I did too.
But that Haki is top notch.
Yeah, that's the strongest Haki of them all.
It's basically the power of will. That's basically what it is. Yeah, willpower. Yeah. And Zoro had it. Like Zoro was legit. So it was to see that was epic. It was epic. It was epic. It was great. But then, like I said, Kaido, he kind of takes it, because Zoro looked back. Zoro's like, damn, man, he didn't fall,
He's like, I put everything into that tech. I at least want you to fall.
Yeah. So it was definitely like, dude, Zoro was like, dude, this is crazy. But then Kaido actually, he worked Zoro. Because I think Zoro fainted after the attack.
Yeah, he's definitely falling over.
And once he fainted, Kaido's like, oh, this dude. And he just hit him when he was on the floor. Law's looking at him. He goes, don't do it, Tarafanga. Don't do it. Don't you come over here. And Law's like, I don't want no smoke, man. What are you talking about? Like, this is crazy.
It hits him too, man.
Yeah. He ends up hitting him anyway. So I was like, yo, that's crazy. But that's when I think Law. So Law has Zoro. He tosses him to Sanji. Sanji's like, what am I supposed to do with this? You know, he goes, he has like 20 broken ribs. He's getting all the details of his injuries because Law's a doctor.
Right,
you know?
right.
So he's getting all the details in it, and then Sanji's like, so what does that mean for me? Like, now I gotta deal with him. And the way Sanji wrapped up Zoro, bro, I forgot what he said. He goes, what am I, a ham? He goes, no, you're more, Sanji said, you're more a ham be more appetizing than you are, or something like that. I'm like, oh my God. Their relationship is, it's not, because it's funny how people call them a duo, but they don't act like a duo.
They're definitely not on pen and paper. They are not a duo. You don't put them in the same room. They won't work together.
They always clash heads. They always clash heads. But you'll see, and as we go forward, no matter what, they got each other's back.
Oh yeah,
it's crazy. They don't really like each other. They're, like I said, they clash heads, but I think they have respect for each other.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
They do. They have respect for each other, but they're just like, it's water and oil. You know what I'm saying, right?
Yeah.
It's water and oil. They're two different. Zoro's more like, yo, these swords are already E for everyone because anybody can get it. And Sanji's strong. Sanji is strong.
He is.
But he is more chivalrous. Yeah. He wouldn't harm a woman. You know, there's things that he doesn't do because it goes against his code.
Right.
You know, but they're just so completely different from each other. But it's great. It just works for them.
Oil and water is the perfect way to describe.
They just don't mesh. They don't mesh until they really need to mesh.
And then it just happens without them even like thinking about it. They look at each other like, "What you doing over here? What you doing over here? I got this."
Yeah, right.
No, I got this.
The one reason why I say they respect each other and they really like deep down they really like, yo, if he needed me, like, I'll be there. The one scene with Kuma, where Zoro was taking all of Luffy's damage from his fight with Gecko Moria.
Yeah.
Sanji was gonna take.
Sanji was gonna take. I think that's the first time we really see them like do something like that with each other.
Yeah. Because Kuma took all of Luffy's damage, and he goes, "Listen, if you really want to save your captain, you will take this. You might not survive." And Zoro, without any hesitation, but that's my captain. Like I gotta do it. Yeah. And Sanji's like, "Hold on, bro. Hold on. No. Let me do it." Or, like he was like, "Let me do it."
Yeah,
like,
I believe he said like you're more beat up than me or something like that.
Yeah. He goes, "Let me do it. I could probably survive." And then he kind of knocks out Sanji. And he goes, "Nah." This is what I'm saying. Zoro takes that first mate seriously. Like it's not just a title to him.
Exactly.
He takes it to the point where it's just like, yo, Luffy's my dude. Like that's my captain. And he takes it seriously and he took that damage. Like he took all that Luffy's damage, and if you know, you know. Oh my God, like
nothing
Jesus
happened, okay?
Bro, just him standing there, eyes bloodshot, blood everywhere, and he's just standing there.
Looked like his body imploded and then exploded. It was just a splatter of everywhere.
Yes,
and he just standing there.
It was great. It was It was probably it's one of the best scenes. It's definitely top 5 scenes of all time in One Piece.
Yeah,
it was fire. It was dope. But that's why I say like they deep down they really like respect each other. Because Sanji be like, yeah, go ahead, you can take all that. He could have, but he was like, nah, dude, hold on. Like you said, you're more beat up than me. Like I'll take it. Yeah. And it's just it was like they're oil and water, yes. But deep down they're just like, yo, that's my dude. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And it comes to the point where. So Sanji at one point is taking on King and Queen. King and Queen got their lead performers. They're the top 2 guys. They're the top 2 guys in the Animal Kingdom pirates. Yeah. Top 2 guys in Kaido's pirate crew. Yeah. You know, they are the best of the best. You know what I'm saying? So, and it was only fitting that them two fight Sanji and Zoro. It was only fitting. Yeah. So Sanji at one point is taking both of them on. You know, he's taking both of them on. And Zoro is like still bandaged up like a mummy.
Yeah.
And then he drops from the chopper because Chopper's the doctor, obviously.
Yeah, he's our doctor.
And they're trying to figure out a way to get Zoro back into the fight. Mm-hmm. And then the one doctor, the GOAT, he said, "Yo, there's a super healing power that we can give him, or a super healing shot that we can give him, that he can go back to battle." But there's a price to pay.
Oh yeah, ooh.
Double the damage.
Double the damage.
Whatever you're feeling now, you're gonna feel double after when it wears off. It basically sounds like it's like an adrenaline shot.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what it sounds like. So he goes. So Chopper at first was very hesitant, and then Zoro.
You know our boy. We was just talking about. Our boy Zoro. He don't care about that.
He goes, "No, give me in this fight." He goes, "No, give me the shot. Do it. Let's go. Let's get this done." And basically, as he's saying that, he's dogging Sanji. He goes, "Yo, Twirly Ball can't handle those two. Get me in there, You know
what's funny? He was talking about how long the needle is. Yo, that was hilarious.
Bro, he was scared. He goes, "Whoa, hold on. That's the needle?"
Like, I never see him shook about nothing else, but he see that big, long needle. He's like, "Whoa, hold on."
Yeah, that was hilarious. I was like, dude. He said, "Whoa, hold on." Damn, that's a big ass needle. Like, what the hell? Like, man. But it was, he said, "Yeah, okay." He's like, "Yo, get me in this fight." Yeah. And then they were trying to find his vein, I think.
Yeah,
that was funny. He was
through the bandage.
Yeah. He was, "Oh man, this hurts." I was like, "Yeah, well, But it was great. It was great. Like they give him the shot, and then Marcos, and we talked about it earlier. Mm-hmm. As they give him the shot, Marcos ends up helping Sanji, right? Marcos ends up helping Sanji. Yeah. We talked about this earlier. So Marcos, backtrack a little bit. Marcos could be a candidate for MVP.
Oh yeah.
Because as soon as he got to Wano, he took on Petros, right?
Yeah.
He took on Petros. Yeah. Who was a big mom?
Was it?
I think he took on Big Mom.
I don't really remember.
Yeah. Well, he as soon as he got to Wano, he was fighting somebody.
Yeah.
And then he gets into the performance room, and then he's taking on King and Queen, basically keeping them at bay at the same time, bro. And he's flying around. He's holding his own. He was really holding his own.
He was
holding his own. And then at one point, he was like, he was okay. He kind of relaxed and was okay, yo, I'm done. Like, I can't keep doing this.
My man's tired.
Yeah, he goes, I'm done. And so as he's basically giving up his surrender, but like, yo, I'm done. I'm not fighting no more. King and Queen was like, nah, that's not how this works, bro. Like, nah, you came up here, you started trouble, we're gonna finish it.
Yeah.
Bro, that scene, and you know what I'm talking about. That scene, the star is here. The star is here scene with
the glasses flick.
Dude, yeah. Marco set that up pretty good. So Zoro's bandages is unwrapping, Sanji's lit the cigarette, getting ready, and dude, the star is here. And then as they're shooting, I think Queen has shot something.
He shot a laser.
Yeah, and then Zoro just came out of nowhere, out of the bandages, ready to fight.
Yeah,
swords are all out. Like he's ready. He's ready for war.
He's back.
King is. He's getting fired up. No point intended. The wings are flapping.
Which was pretty dope too.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. Yeah. And then Queen is set up another laser attack at Zoro. And what made this scene so good was Sanji just running from the cut.
I love full speed. His whole body lights on fire.
I'm looking at that scene, and he was like, "Yo, I ain't gonna do Moss Head like that. Ain't gonna be no 2-on-1. Like I'm coming straight for y'all boys too." And once they hit that dual attack, bro,
perfect.
I got chills talking about it.
Synchronized without them even trying to do it on purpose.
Yeah, you're right. They just don't realize what they're doing. They just do it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And this is the instincts. But, bro,
it's that whole scene.
I think when I watched that scene, I think I watched it probably 5 times.
Yeah.
That scene alone was good. There's so many epic scenes at Wano. And that's definitely one of them.
Oh, yeah.
Really that scene was just... That was awesome, bro.
So
beautifully
done.
Like I said, the animation was great. just seeing those two. I think that was their first dual attack. I think a lot of people were saying that might be their first dual attack.
Ooh.
Yeah, don't quote me. I think because when I saw, because they did an edit on Instagram, there's an edit, and a lot of people were saying, "Yo, that's their first dual attack."
About it.
Yeah.
Right, because the one before that, I guess you can't really call that a dual attack when they saved Otama.
Yeah, okay. Yeah,
they both didn't save her at the same time, but that wasn't. Yeah, so that's. Oh wow.
Yeah. So that was. I think that was their first dual attack.
Ooh.
It only took 1,000 episodes to do it, but it was epic, bro.
Right.
It was epic. And then they had that part where Zoro was like, because they're, obviously they're going back and forth with certain things. Zoro was like, yo, so you really couldn't handle them by yourself? And Sasha's like, I don't really need your help. Like, dude, like,
go back to sleep, man.
Yeah. Go back to sleep, bro. What are you talking about? And then they look, and then, they see King and Queen ready. They go, and they kind of just, that's when it's like, okay, listen, you know what time it is.
Yep.
And then Zoro goes, hey, if we win this battle, you know what that means, right? Yo, and Sanji's playing it so cool, bro. He goes, yeah. It means you get to see a glimpse of Luffy becoming the Pirate King. Bro, when I saw that, I said, bro, this is...
Yeah.
Oh, my God,
right
bro.
This is peak.
Yo, dude, I got chills just thinking about that whole scene, bro. That whole scene was just so on point. Like, it was so epic, bro.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, you had, what was that, Boss? What was his name?
Boss, Hyogoro?
Yeah, Hyogoro, right?
Yeah.
He's telling everybody, yo, because the other, the Yazaki, right?
Yazuka?
Yazuka, yeah. The other Yazuka bosses were like... Yakuza. Okay, you're right, Yakuza. The other Yakuza bosses were like, yo, we gotta help him,
Mm-hmm.
They're going against the lead performers, we gotta help them. And boss, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Hyogoro?
Yeah, big boss Hyogoro.
Yeah, he's like, nah. These 4 dudes, we not touching that battle. Mm-hmm. Make sure our enemies don't touch that battle.
Yeah.
This is a battle that's gonna determine everything. Mm-hmm. This is it right here. Like, these guys, they had that look like don't interfere.
Exactly.
Bro, I was like, bro, can this scene get any more epic?
The scene goes back to them focused on their targets. I'm like, yep,
bro, like this. It was just from start. Like, the way they started that fight was just so. It was epic. Like, I was like, dude, like it probably is one of the best in One Piece. It might be one of the best startup builds to a fight. Like, it just had that anticipation where, yo, these fights are gonna be legit.
Yeah.
And they didn't disappoint. They didn't disappoint at all, bro. But yeah, those were great fights. And like I said, we're gonna get into it. We're gonna get into the first fight that I want to get into, Sanji and Queen. As you can see, because in the performance floor, you see Sanji was going through some changes.
Yeah.
So for those, well, I'm pretty sure everybody knows the whole backstory of Sanji.
Right.
He comes from, was it German royalty?
Yeah.
They're royalty, right? Yeah. So, which makes so much sense with Sanji's personality.
Prince Sanji.
Right. So he comes from that kingdom, but his dad is a scientist.
Yeah.
And his dad wanted his offsprings, to be basically weapons of war.
Yep.
So he designed them to be cyborgs. And what was it? Like, he altered their DNA in their mother's womb, right?
Yep.
That's what it was. So he was altering the DNA in their mother's womb. I'm sorry. And all of them came out to how Judge, which is his dad, Judge Vinsmoke, all of them came out to how they wanted to be, except for Sanji,
yeah.
And they always held it against Sanji for not being one of them.
Yeah. And
Sanji always holds resentment. It's funny, when they first introduced Sanji, they didn't bring that up until Whole Cake Island.
Yeah.
Until
later.
Right. When they first introduced Sanji, it was just how Zed met him, how he became a cook, and that was it.
Yeah.
Didn't think nothing of it. For me,
right.
You just was like, okay, that was it.
I was like, oh dang, that's crazy. That's a crazy backstory, but that's cool.
but there's more.
But there's more.
and to see that in Whole Cake Island was just like, yo.
Right.
Because I didn't realize either. The one Wano poster, it said, for Sanji, it said alive only.
Right. And when they brought that up, I'm like, yo, what?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
And it just meant that, so German was trying to coincide with the Big Mom pirates and all that. Mm-hmm. If you see Whole Cake Island, you know, wedding cake and all that, you know. But, that's where Sanji really comes from. That family, and his body never really adapted to the adjustment, to the DNA adjustment that Judge was giving his kids. Yeah. And so, like I said, Judge and all his kids, except for his sister was the only one that was kind of, she kind of took care of him. She kind of took care of Sanji, but from afar.
From afar, yeah.
From afar.
Yeah, she didn't want to get in between.
Yeah. So, Sanji ended up resenting his brothers and his dad. Mm. He became more like his mom. His mom was a nice, wholesome lady.
I agree with that.
But he got resentment towards his family, and he didn't want to be anything like them. Mm-hmm. But once he puts on the suit, the Sabo mask suit, then his body started changing. Yeah. And he started feeling different. In that episode, when they had the build up to the battle, he was telling Zoro, yo, my body feels different. And Zoro's gonna say, what, are you scared? Because no, I'm not scared, stupid. Like, there's something different. There's something that's going on.
Yeah, something feels off. Yeah.
Yeah. So, and you can see as he's fighting with Queen, you see the changes. Like, he's taking damage like not normal humans would take.
Right.
Because his body's starting to develop. The DNA is starting to take in. Yeah. He's starting to become a cyborg. Yeah. Which goes against everything that's not. And I love that inner conflict that he had.
Oh, he was going insane. It's like, am I going to turn into
a cold-hearted monster?
Yeah. Oh, man.
Yeah. And you can see, like, he was just like, I don't want to be like one of them. Because, like I said, he wants nothing to do with his family. Right. He wants nothing to do with them. And Queen is poking that bear. He's saying, hey, Vince Smoke, Judge's son. And you see that.
Put the suit on.
Yeah, he's like, put the suit on. I want to see you with the suit. Yeah. You know, and wondering why he wants the suit. But Sanji's like, bro, leave me alone. Don't categorize me with them. I'm nothing like them. Right. You know, like I said, the resentment, the inner conflict they had. He goes, I'm nothing like those guys. Like, stop calling me that. Stop calling me Judge's son. I said, don't do that. He goes, okay, Judge's son. Like, okay, bro, I'm telling you right now, stop doing that. And you can see, like, Sanji was getting... Because this fight right here was personal.
Oh, yeah.
This fight got real... But, like, this is what I'm saying. It's more than just, Luffy's our guy, we're going to make sure he's king of the pirates by beating these guys. No. These fights took more of a personality than that. Especially this one. Yeah. Because true. Queen wanted to show his scientific prowess was over Judge. Yeah. Because as we know, he said, I was with that group called Mads. Mads was a group that was led by Vegapunk, who was the smartest guy in this universe. Yeah. And it was a group of scientists, like I said, led by Vegapunk, and they had Judge, Vince Smoke, they had Queen, and Caesar Clown. I'm sorry. Caesar Clown. Caesar Clown. That's terrible. But they had him. And you could see Queen wanted Sanji to use all that German technology. Yeah. Just to show that I'm better than Judge.
He want to prove it so bad. That's all he was thinking about.
Yeah, that's all. And then Sanji's like, listen, I don't care about your rival, my dad. I don't even care about my dad. Like, what are you doing, bro? Stop telling me to do this. Right. So, but you see the inner conflict with Sanji. Also, like, he's like, yo, am I going to be a cold-hearted monster? Am I going to be like one of them? Because the flashbacks with his brothers and, like how they tormented him his whole childhood. It's pretty messed They locked him up in a cage and they put a mask on him, bro.
Traumatizing.
Yeah. Of course he's going to resent them. You know what I'm saying? So, and then just to see that and to see how Queen is just poking that bear, bro.
Oh,
He's just non-stop, bro. Like, Judge's son, put on the suit. And Sanji's like, bro, I'm going to give you this work. Like, you better stop. And, like, that, you could just see, like, I liked it because the one part where it was that geisha. That's how you say it.
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah,
that right. Geisha was in the hallway somewhere, and Sanji. We all know how Sanji's very chivalrous. He doesn't raise his hand to any woman.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? He's that's him. That's Sanji. So he sees the geisha in this hallway, and he's losing his mind at this point because he doesn't
in the hallway.
Yeah, because he's
out. Yeah.
Yes, because he doesn't want to be like his brothers and all that. His dad, he doesn't want to please any of them.
Right.
So he's losing his mind, and at this point, he does not even pay attention. The geisha's like, "Listen, I need help. And all of a sudden, Sanji's like I said, he's kind of blinded because he's going through a lot. And then all of a sudden, this attack comes and it hits the lady. It hits the woman.
Yeah.
And Sanji finally like gets out of his trance of like, yo, did I do that? Like it like he's mind like it's over. Like his mind is just completely lost.
As we know, Sanji, he does not hit women.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't. But he felt it. I love how he did this because it put him in that. Yo, like he's questioning himself.
Yeah.
Did I do this? Was that really me? And obviously, she goes to the other geishas and they start throwing stuff at Sanji.
Oh, that was messed up.
Yeah, and he's trying to explain like, yo, I don't think that was me. Like, I wouldn't do this. And they're like, no, get away, you know. And right now, at this point, Sanji's like just tore up inside.
Yeah,
you know, and he starts reflecting on his inner self. You know, he starts reflecting on his character and who he's trying to be. That's what it seems like to me.
Yeah.
And then it shows the flashback with him and how he first met with Luffy. And this is where, what do you say, development? Because this is the part where he kind of grabs the number 3, the can, and he's like in his mind he's saying, Luffy, which one do you want? Who do you need me to be for you to be successful? You know what I'm saying? Sanji's not thinking about women. He's not thinking about, you know, how to feed Nami Swan or Robin Chan. No, he's Luffy. Who do you need me to be for you to be successful? And if you know Luffy, it's Luffy's like, listen, I want you to be you. That's what Luffy would say.
Yeah.
So I love the part he drops the can, he drops the suit which was in that can.
Yeah.
And he just destroys it. He goes, listen, I'm gonna be me until I can't be me, because he feels like he's losing his character. He feels like he's losing his way of life.
Yeah.
You know. So it was pretty cool to see, and then that's when the oath comes. Because it's funny because he's fighting Queen, and then like in the other side of the castle, Zoro's fighting King, and then the transponder goes off, and then Zoro's like, "Yo, who's calling me at this time? Like, what is going on?"
Right.
And he answers it, and Zoro's like, "Yo, who is this?" He goes, "Yeah, I put a transponder in your belly band."
Yeah.
Twirly, bro, why, bro? Like, what's wrong with you? He goes, "Nah, listen, man, just listen to me real quick. Because we're gonna beat these dudes. But if I go crazy, I want you to kill me." And that was like, yo,
I didn't see that coming.
No, I didn't either.
Yeah, I didn't see
that's how tore up Sanji was.
Yeah,
like he just like, listen, I can't live like a cold-hearted monster.
Right.
I'm not living.
You'd rather die.
Yeah. I'm not touching women. I'm not killing, you know, for the enjoyment of it. I'm not doing that. I'm not being nothing like my brothers and my dad. I'm not doing that. And for that to happen, they made the oath, and the Zoro's like, "Yeah, well, okay, I got you, but in that case, you better not die until I'm ready to kill you." You know what I'm saying? Right. Now I got something to look forward to, you know. But I think it was more that Zoro was like, "Listen, whatever you're going through, it's gonna be okay." That's kind of what I got from it. Yeah, Zoro worded it differently, but at the same time, like I said, these guys respect each other. Yeah, they do. They respect each other, and they're all for the same cause. Yeah. We gotta make Luffy Pirate King. Yeah, we gotta do it. You know what I'm saying? Luffy's done so much for us. We're gonna do this for him. Right. You know. And like I said, that fight, it was so personal. It was so personal. It was super personal. Everything got in. Everything was just like, it got to the point where Sanji's like, listen, man, like I'm gonna give you these legs, like, because he don't fight with his hands. So I'm gonna give you these feet. You know what I'm saying? Right. But man, was that an awesome?
Yeah, that was so nice. It was so.
Just the animation of that fight was amazing. Yeah, that it was. That episode was fire. Mm. I think I watched it like probably like 3 times.
Yeah, I know I did too.
I think actually 4. Yeah, it was. Yo, just to see, and then obviously because Queen was so adamant about showing his scientific paralysis on. Right? Did I say that right? His
prowess.
Prowess.
Got you.
So he was so adamant on showing Sanji that, that he even copied the German technology.
Even copied all their techniques. Yeah. I was just like, wow, this
is a biter.
For real, like, bro, like, you know, you're a scientist, you got a cyborg body. Why you not focusing on that? He's like, no. I can also copy these and it can be better.
Right.
Sir, nobody cares.
Sanji's like, dude, stop it. This is getting annoying. Like, yeah. But when he started showing that he could do his brother's techniques and all that, then he showed that when Sanji finally realized I wasn't the one that hit that geisha. It was him, but he used my technique to do it. Yeah. And Sanji's like, oh, no.
Yeah, he done messed up now.
Yeah. You really messed up.
Yeah.
And so that's when he used that. So that's the first time he used the color of arms.
Yeah, that's the first time he used it like that. Yeah.
That was crazy. Because so his body was able to mutate in an exoskeleton. That's how you say it?
Yeah, so he was combining the strength of his exoskeleton with muscle strength and extra mobile speed. And he combined the color of arms with that, creating
that blue flame.
Stronger and hotter flames that turn blue.
And he said his attacks were heavier, stronger and heavier.
Yeah,
bro,
drop that leg on him.
The infrared Jimbel. That's how you say it.
Ifrit Jambe.
Yeah. Okay, Ifrit Jambe.
Yeah,
that attack was fire. Like literally, like no point intended, but it was fire. Right. Like it was the blue flame.
It's so clean, and it just, to me personally, looks so much better than the red flame.
Yeah, it did. And then when he hit him with it, like when he hit him with the final attack, the way it transferred from color to black and white.
Yeah,
like I saw something on Instagram and it said Sanji kicked Queen back into the manga. I was like, dude,
he definitely did.
Yo, it was great. I read that. I think I read that. It was good. Like it was good in the manga. It was great in the manga. Seeing it animated, bro.
Oh yeah.
It was
straight to life.
Yeah, bro. It was great. Like I said, Sanji showed out, man. Sanji did. He showed out. That when I rewatching that, when I realized he using the color arms, I said, Sanji can do it too.
Right.
What?
It didn't really kick in when I first watched it.
No. I'm thinking, dude, it makes so much sense. But yo.
Yeah, because they did it differently. That's why I didn't really comprehend it at first.
Right.
Yeah.
But it was good.
Yeah.
It was good. Like that like I said, it took on a personality of its own. It got real personal. Queen made it so personal.
Yeah.
And Sanji's like, bro, I'm not thinking you this work because you're really pissing me off, But it was great. It was great. And then we get to Zoro and King. Two guys who kept probably similar promises to their captain.
I agree with that. Yeah.
They said, listen, every fight we take, we're not losing. Every fight that we have is for our captain. But like you said earlier, it was a battle of wills.
Yeah. That's what they should have named that episode, Battle of Wills.
That would have been great.
Yeah.
I would have felt pleased, you know. I would have felt great about it. But I love the part where Zoro is he's wondering how these swords that he got, the one that he got from his best friend.
Yeah, the Wano Ichimanji.
Yeah, Ichimanji, yeah. That one and Katetsu, right?
Yeah, Katetsu 3.
Yeah. He was wondering how it got into the East Blue.
Right. Like, how did it get in a remote region in the East Blue?
Right.
Yeah.
And then him realizing that there's swords from Wano. He never thought about it until that point.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it's funny because Katetsu 3, actually wait. Yeah, Katetsu 3 was made by the guy with the red mask with the long nose.
Yeah.
That's who Katetsu 3 was made.
Yeah.
But Ichimonji and Emma were made by
the same creator.
By
Shinotsuki Kozaburo.
Yeah. That's who.
Legendary swordsmith.
And then his backstory, well, how they said he left Wano illegally.
Yeah.
And he created that island that Zoro grew up on.
Which is pretty cool to find that out. I was like, oh, wow.
Yeah, so there's a lot of history with all that.
Yeah.
You know? And then I like how Zoro got Emma, actually. That was pretty cool.
That was pretty cool.
He had to give up Shinsui.
Yeah.
You know, and he was fighting tooth and nail. I was like, I'm not giving this up.
Right.
Like, stop.
This is my sword.
Yeah, this is mine. And then Oden's daughter was like, listen, Shinsui belongs to Atlanta Wano. Mm-hmm. Please give it back. Yeah. And I'll give you a sword that's stronger. Mm-hmm. And Zoro was like...
Piqued his interest.
Yeah.
Like, hold on, what?
He goes, I'll give you a sword that was passed down by my late father. And he goes, Mm-hmm. All right, you got yourself a deal. I'll take it. Yeah, and it was great. It was like how he got Emma was great, and then the conflict he had with Emma was great.
Oh yeah, the back and forth. Yeah, like if you gonna wield me, you need to be the strongest of the strong.
I remember the one part he was saying that Oden willed it with ease because he was giving so much haki. Was that what it was?
Yeah. So. Like, either way, Enma is going to be stealing a large amount of hockey from you, but I guess Oden was just pumping out more. Oh, okay. He was just not overlapping it, but he was just pumping out more than it can take, I guess.
Oh, yeah. And that's how he was able to wheel Emma.
Yeah. Okay. With ease. Like,
so Emma's like it's a mind of its own. That sword has a mind of its own, which is wild.
It's just a sword that's going to keep pushing you. Like, if you're going to wield me... You gotta be
at your best
at all times, or don't touch me.
Yeah, that's great. Like you can see, it was funny how they illustrated that because Zoro's arm would shrink.
Yeah,
he goes, not now. But he's like
in mid fight.
Yeah, that was great. And King was like, he's like, you're having issues with your sword.
He's like, I've never seen that before.
That's crazy, dude. What are you doing over there? But to go back to that one episode where he's figuring out where all these swords come from. Mm-hmm. I love the part. And I sent you this on Instagram, on Snapchat yesterday. I love the part where they revisit the Luffy with him first encounter with Luffy.
So beautifully done.
They reanimated it. It looked great. When I read it in the manga, it was just one panel. That's all they had was one panel. Oh. You know, and it just had, Luffy saying, what was it? What did he say? Oh, he said the world's greatest swordsman, the king of the pirates, need nothing less than that on his crew. Mm-hmm. That's all it had. But when the anime did it and gave it more detailed and brought it more to life, I was like, bro, it was, again, Wano has so many epic scenes, bro.
Making sure to bring those chills.
They did. They brought all the chills. And then Zoro's looking back and he goes, okay, that's right. Like, because remember when they first met, like I said, he goes, yeah, I'll be your pirate. I'd rather be your pirate than die here instead. Yeah. And then, he goes, then he tells him, I have ambitions and all that. And that's when Luffy goes, oh, king of the world's greatest swordsman and all that. And then it goes back to present time and Zoro goes, okay, I have a promise to keep. Yeah. Bro, to my captain and best friend. I said, bro, the chills of that. It was just so epic. Like it gave you nostalgia.
It did.
It gave me nostalgia.
They knew what they were doing with the flashback, the scene, all of that.
That scene definitely. It took me back to when I first watched it in 2016. Yeah, it took me back. Yeah. I'm thinking, oof. Like I know. I remember why I fell in love with One Piece. It was so good, bro. Yeah. The way, and then they had that first person point of view from Zoro. Right. I love that. Like he was like, he obviously he was like in that cross, area. Yeah. And it just shows, and Luffy has his swords, and Luffy's like, so you can either be a villain of the government, or you can die here and let the government have your way with you. And then Zoro goes, what are you, the devil's child? And Luffy starts laughing.
Yeah, he starts laughing.
Yeah, it was just so great. It was great, bro. that flashback definitely bring back the nostalgia.
Oh yeah, it does.
And then even back at this present time with this high level battle that we talked about so much, bro.
Yeah.
First of all, I can't say the animation enough. I can't say how good the animation. I can't say that enough. I really can't.
They brought it.
Toei's doing a great job with this. It was like jagged, but yet clean.
Yeah.
It brought that high scale battle to life.
Yeah,
it really did.
I felt like I was in a movie theater watching. I just paid for a movie just now.
Yeah,
you know?
For free.
Yeah, for
free. Paid for a movie for free. It was great, bro. And then I loved how Zoro, because the whole time in the beginning, especially in the beginning of the fight, you see how strong King is.
Yeah,
King is strong as hell because his race, the Lunarians.
Yeah. Lunarians?
Yeah, Lunarians.
Yeah.
That that was a godlike race, basically.
Yeah.
So he's fighting a being like no other, basically. Right. And Zoro is trying to figure him out, and it seemed like in the beginning that King was just mocking him.
Yeah.
He
was not worried about any of his sword attacks. He was just taking them on like, here, hit me.
Yeah, that one part he was just like, go ahead. Lay one on me, and then Zoro was like, dude, this dude's ridiculous.
Right.
And King was just mocking him. Like it was crazy. I never seen Zoro like that.
Oh yeah, never.
Yeah,
never.
He was frustrated. Like you could tell, it was just like, he's like, dude, this dude's bringing it. Yeah. Like this dude's tough.
Yeah, he was even saying it like, I gotta figure this out. I gotta figure him out.
I like how he did. Yeah, he was like kind of biding his time, figuring him out.
Yeah,
he's like, okay. So what was like every time he had his flames up, he didn't attack.
Right. Yeah.
And then he waited till his flames got lower.
Yeah. To where his flames was basically gone. He said he moves even faster, and that's when he was able to actually, cut him. He was actually able to cut him now.
Right. So he was basically playing a waiting game.
Yeah. He had to test his theory out.
Yeah. But it was so great. And then for him to use that Conqueror's Haki, bro.
Ooh.
Bro, so was it Conqueror's Haki mixed with Armament Haki? Because his sword is black, right?
Yeah, so it's a mixture like Rio, I believe.
That's what they, okay,
yeah. Like code, he's basically coding his swords in Conqueror's Haki.
So that's the armament, though,
yeah,
right?
Yeah. It's like what they call it, advanced. I guess that's what advanced armament is.
Oh, okay. Which is dope.
Yeah,
and then the green aura that it had.
Yeah,
bro, it was so crazy.
That was a nice touch.
It was a great touch. It really was. And then, like I said, attack after attack after attack. It was just like high scale, high level. Two guys who were just, I'm fighting for my captain's will. I can't lose. Right. I promised them I would not lose. Like every victory's for them.
Yeah.
And like I said, their promises were just very similar.
Yeah, that's true.
They were very similar. They had very similar personalities. That's why this fight was so great. They had very similar personalities, and they're the first mates.
They're both the first
mates.
Yeah.
The first mates.
Yeah.
So somebody had to take that L.
Somebody had to do it. Yeah.
Dude, somebody had to take that L. And my man Zoro came out with that Dragon of Damnation attack.
Yeah.
That final attack. That final scene, period, was
that whole
great.
final scene was amazing. Like, literally two gods going back and forth. Like, they was even in midair just clashing.
Zoro was jumping on boulder, on rock, or, he's just jumping around, and King's just floating, and he goes, what do you say? He goes, no human could ever take me on, or something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. He goes, you're a being of normality, or something. Basically saying, I'm a god. You're not gonna. There's no way you can beat me. And Zoro was like, yeah, but I'm the king of hell.
Right. And I like Zoro was also just like, I'm not trying to let that determine this fight, like race basically. Right.
It's about skill.
Right.
Yeah. It was a great.
And he showed like, my will stronger than yours.
Yeah.
That's it.
Like you said, battle of wills. That was so perfect. Because it really was just a battle of will. Yeah. It really was. It's my promise over yours. That's basically what it was, dude. Like I said, somebody had to take that L. Somebody had to take that L, bro. And our boy Zoro came out at the end, and just the way they finished that when he hit him with that Dragon Damnation technique, and then he just landed on the ground and just create a big crater, and the way they made him look was just like, yo,
what is one eye glowing? The one eye Demon King.
Oh my god. The Monster Trio, they call them.
Monster Trio.
The Monster Trio. Man. It's epic.
They're all our monsters. You know.
Dude. And this is just the start.
And it's just
because like we said,
just the start.
Like we said, next week is it. The countdown's been happening since last year.
Right.
And here we are. Gear 5. Like I'm excited.
Luffy's awakening.
The official awakening of the Gome fruit. Like it's gonna be epic. It's gonna be epic. If you haven't caught up yet, there's some time.
Yeah, I'm gonna need you to binge for the next 7 days. Yes. Right now, like at this moment, right now, you need to be binging.
Live for One Piece. That's what we're saying. Live for One Piece.
That's it. 1 hour of sleep is the only thing you need. Call off of work for a week. Okay.
Oda only sleeps 2 hours a day,
which is amazing.
Yeah, and he's right back to work.
Right back to it for us.
Yes,
the GOAT.
You guys can do it for Oda. All right.
Right.
Nah, but it was great. Like those, like I said, those two battles. Those two fights were just top level, high skill fights. It was just I watched those fights over and over.
Yeah,
I really have. They were just so great. They were so great.
They never get old. I feel like I was watching it for the first time every time.
Yes, I'm probably gonna watch it again. I'm probably gonna watch it again. That's how great they are. Even the Law and Kid fight was good.
Yeah, that was pretty good too. Yeah.
The Law and Kid versus Big Mom fight. That was pretty good. But like you said, next week, Gear 5, guys. If you haven't caught up yet, please catch up because you're gonna witness history in the making. You guys are. So definitely keep an eye on that. And like you said, definitely keep an eye on the Anime Break Room because we want your support. You know what I'm saying? We want your feedback. We want to make sure you guys are enjoying every episode as much as we're enjoying making this content for you. So with that being said, please catch us on Spotify, Amazon Music, Apple Podcasts, and iTunes. Like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. And check us out on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.
Oh, yeah.
Anything else, Dabir?
No, we appreciate y'all support and, comment. Talk to us.
Yes.
We'll love to chat back with you guys and, keep up to date with everything.
Yes, absolutely. So with that being said, break time is over. Have a good day.